Food deserts are everywhere in the world, but here in Chicago they seem to affect all nationalities of people, specifically because of the placement of supermarkets in the city of Chicago. The city of Chicago has food deserts predominantly in blacks and Latino neighborhoods. This leads to more obesity in women, men, and children of all ages, causing diabetes in blacks and heart attacks in Latinos. However, there are people fighting to change local, state, and national laws that prohibit healthy foods in lower-income neighborhoods all around the city of Chicago. The results have changed and people in some areas still go hungry, mostly poor and homeless citizens of Chicago. On the other hand, people in the city of Chicago go without food because of food deserts. The opening produce markets within the city allows for people of every age and color to buy fresh fruits and vegetables. In a city that is considered the most segregated, most people that suffer from this segregation are people that are poor, poverty-stricken, homeless, or abandoned. I asked the question of why. Why do government officials withhold programs and alternatives from the public programs, such as described by Calvin Edwards' article of Combating Food Deserts and Obesity Through Public Health Policies in the Law in DePaul University? He stated that Pennsylvania incorporated food trusts, a $100 million venture devoted to agricultural products, including the development of grocery stores, farmer markets, and undeserved urban and rural communities. This was also backed by the Fresh Foods Financing Initiative, or the FFFI. End result, the FFFI financed $120 million for grocery stores and supermarkets. The success of Fresh Foods Financing Initiative have 5 sources of funding: state grants, credit enhancement, backed partnerships, new market tax credits, and loan funds. The outcome gave low-income supermarkets the resources they need to expand, as well as provide fresh foods. On a global level, hunger can be defined as the physical pain and discomfort associated with the inadequate consumption of food. However, there are people working behind the scenes to find solutions to fight and eradicate hunger. In the realm of population, the Earth has a population of 7 billion, of which 90 million are hungry. I direct your attention to Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Here, in March of 2008, a riot broke out of scarcity of food. 5 were killed. The president of Haiti stated that if people can buy cell phones, they can afford food for their children. Natural causes of earthquakes and such things as that, many people are caused to eat dirt cookies, which are made of mud, sugar, and butter. People are still working behind the scenes to create a better future for people who are hungry and starving in the world, in the earth. However, vaccinations are required, and that's what we will talk about next. How do we fight hunger? The answer is water. Water makes up about 90% of our body. Water can be found mainly within our lungs, brain, and vital organs. Water sustains the natural growth of our body. Vestergaard Franson found the solution for people who had no access to clean water. His invention, Life Straw, will be able to convert 1,000 liters, an equivalent of about 264 gallons of water, while removing 99.999% of protozoa. In states and cities such as Chicago and Newark, New Jersey, they have vertical gardens that help grow and sustain life for those who do not have access to healthy foods, such as fruits and vegetables. These solutions help sustain the nutrition throughout the year. This is how it's done.
Routing inside this old brewery in Newark, New Jersey.
What we do is we trick it. We get it thinking that if plants could think, all right, this is a good environment, it's time to grow now.
Alias, the Gangster Gardener. Name, Ron Filling. Objective, teaching youth how to grow their own produce and eat healthy food.
They call me the gangster gardener because that I feel gardening is gangster.